begin with that major fire that killed at least a dozen horses in Toronto early this morning. Officials say they died when flames engulfed two barns at Sunnybrook Stables. Fire crews and police are still at the scene as the investigation begins into what went wrong and why. Ali Chiasson is standing by. Ali, what's the latest?
Well, it's just such a sad day here at Sunnybrook Stables. Police aren't saying exact numbers yet, but it looks like they might have lost about half of their horses that they use for riding lessons and summer camps. Now, the fire broke out around 3 o'clock in the morning in the main barn. By the time fire crews got here, flames were already shooting through the roof. And while they tried to knock down those flames, other crews were working to rescue the amount of horses that they could. They managed to put bridles on about 13 of them, which have now been transported away from this area to safety. Now, this park here is certainly a very popular spot on a lovely day like today. They're going to be closing down a huge portion of it, yes, for the investigation, but also for safety reasons. Here's why.
Determination was to close the park today and limit pedestrians as much as possible because it's a safety issue. We don't want anybody getting injured, and we want, if there are horses out there that need to be located, we want to do that in the best means possible and the safest means possible.
So police aren't ruling anything out at this point. It's very early in the investigation. As you can see, there's still police tape up here. They will be investigating whether any criminal activity could be responsible for this or whether this was an accident. And much like any house fire, the investigation also will look at the type of fire preventative measures that were in place or not here. They did make mention, the fire crews, that this is an older stable, so they want to make sure that everything is up to code. So we don't have those answers yet into how this happened, but one thing is for sure, a lot of people are affected by this because this was a very popular spot for summer camps and riding lessons in this part of Toronto. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Ali, thanks for the latest on this. That is Ali Chiasson at Sunnybrook Stables in Toronto.